Let me work on this. So we also have Jenny today joining. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about animals in Hong Kong. Some of them might be quite unique. You might not heard of them. So my name is Benita. I think all of you have seen me on Monday and Tuesday already. So I am a scuba diving instructor. I like going outdoor. I bring students outdoor in the forest, explore nature. This is actually my name card. My name card has a snorkeling with whale shark on it, and also my icon is an octopus, because I really like octopus. I think they're very intelligent. They're very smart, and just like octopus, I have many different interests. So I like music. I like outdoor. I like cooking. So I will skip this. I think both you two know about the program. Maybe I'll let Jenny explain a little bit. Jenny is doing the workshop on Friday. Jenny, can you tell us a little bit more what you're going to talk on Friday? Hi, Jenny, are you here? Okay, maybe she's not here. But Jenny here in the Zoom, she's going to talk about fair trade and chocolate. It's going to be really fun, and we have one more workshop on eco anxiety tomorrow as well, and I hope to see you there. So you guys all know about this because we did this on Monday and Tuesday already, so I will skip this. So biodiversity. So I want to have a first questions with you. So let me launch this poll. Can you guess how many species of butterfly we have in Hong Kong? How many butterflies we find in Hong Kong? Okay, so Cheryl, what's your guess?
I remember I've read this in a park, but then I forgot. I know it's DRE, although.
Okay. How about the other students? Have you got a chance to do the poll? ICN, okay. So another student said 236. So let's see, actually, we have 236 species of butterfly in Hong Kong. And as you can see in this diagram, we have many different animals, we have reptiles. We actually have more birds in Hong Kong than in the whole of UK. We also have fish, we have marine animals. So Hong Kong has a very rich biodiversity. And this is a map. I know there's a lot of things here in Hong Kong. So how many of you have seen Chinese white dolphin? Have you seen Chinese white dolphin in Hong Kong? Have you been on a dolphin watch? Anybody have done a dolphin watch in Hong Kong before? Hi, Mavis. You can unmute yourself. Have you seen a dolphin?
Yes.
Where?
I forgot.
Okay. So actually, dolphins in Hong Kong, they are found in the Lantau Island, so near the airport. So like here, like number 47, you can see the dolphins. We also have a lot of coral and marine life near Sai Kung. That is the marine park on the northeast side of Hong Kong. We can also find a turtle. So turtle is number 40, is in the southern part of Hong Kong. And if you're really lucky, you might see a whale shark. So that's number 47. So this is some of the animals we find. And also in Mai Po, anybody been to Mai Po before to look at the bird? You know where Mai Po is? So none of you have been to Mai Po. So I really recommend maybe you can ask your parents to bring you to Mai Po. In the Mai Po in the winter time, you will be able to see a lot of birds. So this is my favorite question because I'm a marine biologist actually. So let me ask this question. Oops. So the second question. So how many corals are found in Hong Kong? So I will give you a tip. In Caribbean, we have about 70 species of coral. So in Hong Kong, do we have more or less coral than the Caribbean? Okay, some of you say 33, some of you say 84. Okay, so we have 33 and 84. So one of you say 33, the rest are 84. So most of you get it correctly. Well, how do you know this? Did you just guess it? Cheryl, did you just guess it?
I remember I read this somewhere.
Ah, okay. So we actually have more corals in Hong Kong than Caribbean. So in case you don't know, Caribbean is Bay is in the Central America. So Hong Kong actually have a lot of rich biodiversity. So when we talk about animals, there are vertebrates, so the things with bones, and invertebrates, the one that doesn't have a bone. So for the bone vertebrates, like Cheryl, she says she likes tiger, so that's a type of mammals. We also have reptile, we have crocodile, we have fish, and the invertebrate one is actually the things that I like the most. Oh, there's somebody in the chat room. Okay. So this is an African snail. Anybody seen that in Hong Kong, like a really big snail as big as your hand? Anybody see a snail that big before? You might see some small snail. So actually, this snail is an invasive species. Invasive species mean they do not belong in Hong Kong, but you actually about like 67 years ago, there were some people that bring this snail to Hong Kong because they thought it's like the French cuisine, the French meal, you can eat the snail. But the problem is they find that, oh, this snail is actually not very tasty. So they actually release it in the wild. So now it's a little bit problem. So invasive species in Hong Kong, invasive in Chinese is called 入侵性物種. So this type of snail may be eating many things. So it's not very healthy for Hong Kong. Anybody know what this is? Does it look like Pokemon to you? It's a type of marine animal. Can you guess what this is? It's also related to snail. Anybody seen this before? Macy, have you seen this before? Okay, so this is actually called a nudibranch. So nudibranch are snails, a type of snails. They don't have a shell, and they are carnivorous, meaning they eat meat. And they are one of my favorite marine animals because they are very colorful. And the reason they're colorful is because they are partly toxic as well. So that's why they have this coloration to warn the predators to not eat them. So yes, they're really, really cute. And they come in all different shapes and sizes. Anybody know what this is? Does it look like nudibranch to you, or this is something else? Cheryl, what do you think this is?
I remember seeing it in a magazine. I remember that when it's smaller, it lives in the water, and when it grows up, it lives on the land.
Okay, that may be something else. This is actually called a sea hare. It's 海兔 in Chinese. It's like nudibranch. It's a type of snail, but they are much bigger. And the reason you see a lot of them, they are like mating. Okay, they are reproducing. That's why they are all together. This species of marine animals live entirely in the water, so it doesn't live on land. And then we have octopus. Anybody seen this cartoon, Finding Nemo or Finding Dory? Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
Yes. So do you know how many hearts and brain does octopus have? Octopus is very smart. Can you guess? You can type in the chat room. Can you guess how many heart and brain does octopus have? Okay, some say 5, some say 8, some say 3. Okay, let's see. So octopus is actually have 9 brain and 3 hearts. So they are very smart. That's why if you want to watch, there's a documentary on Netflix. It's called Octopus Teacher. It shows you how smart an octopus is. And I think in the World Cup, in the soccer competition, they also have octopus to guess which team is the winning team. And the blood is actually blue as well. They're not like us, it's red. So this is some fun things about octopus. And in Hong Kong, there's this type of octopus. It's called the blue ring octopus. blue ring octopus, Chinese is called 蓝环章鱼. The blue ring is actually very, meaning they're very toxic. So they have this venom called the tetrodotoxin. So it's a neurotoxin, meaning it affects your neural system, it affects your 神經系統. So it's very toxic. But luckily, I don't think anybody in Hong Kong got injured by this octopus. But because they actually don't like to attack humans. Because if they attack you, it means they expend some of their energy as well. But they are quite toxic. And then we have this. Anybody know what this is? I took this picture. Anybody know what this is? You can type in the chat room. Anybody know what this kind of animal? Okay, CN say jellyfish, jellyfish. Yes, very good. So they are jellyfish. And this two type in the left is a smaller one, very common. There's also a type called the lion's mane jellyfish. It's much bigger. It's like as big as a human. Sometimes you might see that. And in Hong Kong, if you're interested to know about Hong Kong jellyfish, you can go to this website called the Hong Kong Jellyfish Project. And if you see any jellyfish, if you don't know what it is, you can report it. Or if somebody got stung by a jellyfish, you can also report it. So we know which type of jellyfish is more stingy. Okay, another question. I like coral because, again, I'm a marine biologist. So let me do this question. So is coral a coral plant or animal? Okay, some say animal, some say both. Okay, actually, oops. Okay, some say a plant. Okay, maybe there's more than one correct answer. So corals are actually a type of cnidarian, we call it. They are they're related to jellyfish. So when they are baby, they swim like a jellyfish. Okay, so they swim like this. They have a larval stage where they have like tentacles. But when they grow bigger, they are called reef building coral. They have this calcium skeleton. And the reason corals are like brownish or greenish in color is because they have something called the zooxanthellae. Okay, zooxanthellae is a type of symbiotic algae. So what happens is if you study biology, the zooxanthellae, the algae, will do the photosynthesis. They will have the take the light energy and then convert it into sugar. So they do that inside the coral to give them energy, and they also have a home to live. And in turn, the coral also get the energy. Okay, so actually corals, you can say it's animal, but it has some plant element in it. So if you answer animal or answer both, that's correct. So coral are partly plant because they have this the zooxanthellae, the algae in it. But they are not all coral brownish or green. This is a type of sun coral. It's called 炮仗花珊瑚, and you can find them in Hong Kong. They don't have the symbiotic algae, and that's why they are different color. They live in deeper water and they eat planktons, which means 浮游生物. So they are very colorful, very cute. And then we have sea cucumber. Anybody eat sea cucumber before in Chinese in the Chinese New Year dinner? Your parents give them. So are all sea cucumber black in color? What do you think? What do you think, Macy? Have you seen a sea cucumber that's not black in color? Have you eaten a sea cucumber before?
No, I've seen it when my auntie cook it, but I don't like.
I think for young people, the texture may be a little bit very, very strange. But actually, traditionally, many Chinese family cook the sea cucumber because they are very nutritious. People like, they think it's good luck to eat the sea cucumber. But sea cucumber is not all black. Some of them are red or bright orange like this one. So this is another type of sea cucumber I take. It's called a sea apple. It's orange in color. But they will also do something like this. Anybody know what this is? Macy or Cheryl, you know what this is? Let's see who else is in the room. So we have somebody else. Marcus or Day or Sharon, do you know what this is? What is this white thing in the sea cucumber? Anybody can guess? So the white thing is actually the intestine, the 肠状 of the sea cucumber. So what happened is if you irritate them, if you annoy the sea cucumber, he's not very happy, okay? He wants to defend himself. He will excrete this white sea cucumber, white intestine, and it's very sticky. So you can actually find this in Hong Kong as well. So this is, anybody know what this is? Can you type in the chat room or you can unmute yourself? Oh, so Ha Tingyi, hi. I think it's your first time to saw you. So you guess it right, it's an intestine. Anybody know what this is? The picture that I'm showing you? Horseshoe crab, very smart, crab. So Marcus said it's crab.
In a club before.
Sorry?
I've seen it like when I went to play in a club or something. I saw it.
Okay, so horseshoe, this type of animal is called a horseshoe crab. They are prehistoric animals, meaning they are very old. Okay, their history is as old as dinosaur. Okay, they have been around for many years. So let me give you a question to ask. Okay. So what do you think horseshoe crabs are most closely related? Are they related to lobster, crab, spider, or insect? And the second question, how many eyes do horseshoe crab have? Oh, I forgot to record this section. Oh no, I did. Okay. Okay, so some say they are related to crab, some say they are related to spider, and then some of you say they are 2 eyes, 4 eyes, and 8 eyes. Okay, let's see. So actually, horseshoe crab, they are not crabs at all. They are not the crabs like the one that we eat, but they are actually related to scorpion and spider. Okay, they are called this type of animal are called arachnids, and horseshoe crab actually have a lot of legs. Okay, so they are not like the typical crab you have. And in terms of the eye, actually horseshoe crab has 10 eyes. Okay, so this is rudimentary lateral eye, median eye, endoparietal eye, and ventral eye. And where do you find them? The horseshoe crab in Hong Kong, you can find them in Shui Hao. So Shui Hao is in Lantau Island, near Pui O. Some of you might know Pui O. So if you want to see horseshoe crab, you can ask your parent to bring you into Shui Hao. So horseshoe crab, their blood is blue, okay? And their blood is blue because they are made of hemocyanide, meaning it's made of copper. So our blood is red. Our human blood is red because it's made of iron. It makes it red. It's called hemoglobin. And this type of blue blood is actually very special. It can use for medicinal purposes. So a lot of horseshoe crab are harvested illegally for their blood. They are endangered species, meaning they are almost threatened for extinction. So the horseshoe crab population in Hong Kong has actually decreased more than 90% because of the human hunting. So if you can see a horseshoe crab, that's really special. I think you can find them in Ocean Park as well. So this is Nemo. In Hong Kong, some of you might have any of you seen the Finding Nemo, the cartoon before? Anybody seen Nemo before? So this is a Nemo. It's called a true anemone fish. So this is a typical anemone fish. In Hong Kong, we don't have a true Nemo, not this type. We have a type called Clarkii anemone fish. And this anemone fish is darker in color and is also quite aggressive. So if they're not happy, they will bite you. They will like give you a little pinch. So this is called a Clark's anemone fish. So actually, endemic fish also have a very interesting biology. So actually, in the Finding Nemo, the story, the mother of the Nemo died, and the father of Nemo take care of Nemo. But in the real world, actually, if the mother die, actually the father will become the mother. So it's like they will become transgender. They will become a different gender, because in some animal, the bigger fish become the female. So this is a very interesting reproductive biology of the Nemo. So when a clownfish mother dies, it father will change the gender and mate with its kids. So yeah, it's a little bit of a strange biology. Anybody know what this is? This is a very weird looking fish. You can type in the chat room if you know what this is. Anybody has seen this before? Oh, frogfish day. Oh, very good. You know, this is a frogfish. Yes, so this is a frogfish. It cannot swim very well. The fins, like the typical fins we have for swimming, is like walking. So I will show you a short video of the frogfish. Okay, Chinese is called 琵琶魚.
And now it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 42, the amazing frogfish. Is it a frog? Is it a fish? Where is it?
Cooey, I'm over here.
Ah, there it is. Frogfishes are a type of anglerfish found in almost all tropical oceans and seas around the world. They live on the ocean floor and coral reefs. They're often colored in order to blend into their surroundings. The frogfish has an amazing front dorsal fin, which they use to fish for little tiny sea creatures. This one looks like some kind of brush.
Right, this place needs a really good clean.
Frogfish don't generally move very much, preferring to wait for dinner to come to them. What a lazy fish!
Has anyone got a phone? I think I might dial for takeout.
Look at me, I'm doing the worm. Woohoo! When they spot their prey, they wait and wait and wait. And then...
Hey, I'm doing the
suddenly open their jaws, sucking in the water and their prey with it, trapping them inside.
Hello. Why is it all gone dark?
The frogfish. What an amazing animal.
So I don't know how many of you seen a frogfish before. They are very special. Even though I dive a lot of time, it's not very easy to see them, but they are very, very special, very cute color. And in some parts in the world, like in Indonesia and Malaysia, it's more common to find them.
And now,
anybody know what fish this is? It's very good. You know, it's a frogfish. Do you know what type of fish this is? They or Marcus? Scorpion fish. They said. Anybody else? Okay, this one is a little bit hard to.
Catfish? Is it a catfish?
Sorry, what do you say?
Is it a catfish?
It's not a catfish. It's a flying gonad. It's a Chinese is called 飞机鱼. So when it moves, the fin is like an aeroplane. It will glide in the water. So another very special fish in Hong Kong. And then we have turtles. So actually in Hong Kong, you can find turtles. Green turtles are very common in Hong Kong, and you can find them in Sichuan. I don't know how many of you have been to Sichuan. This is where the turtle breed. So that means the baby turtle will come out of the beach. So in Hong Kong, 5 out of the 7 species of sea tail turtle are found in Hong Kong. So other than the green turtle, you also find loggerhead, leatherback, hawksbill, and olive ridley. So anybody can guess how is the sex of the baby turtle being determined? How can we know is it a baby boy or baby girl? Anybody can guess? Temperature. Oh, Day, you're very good. Well, can you tell us why you know this? Very smart, Day. You can unmute yourself, Day. They are born in different temperature. Oh, very smart. Oh, very smart group. So yes, so the sea turtle, the baby turtle are determined by the temperature. So if the temperature is higher, like above 29 degrees, the baby turtle will be female. If it's a lower temperature, it will be male, like a baby boy. So that's why climate change might have an effect of the baby. If the environment is very hot, just like today, then all the baby will become female, not a male, and it's not very healthy for the sea turtle. So how many of you been to Hoi Ha? Anybody been to Hoi Ha here? You can put it in the chat room. You can tell me yes or no. Have you been to Hoi Ha? So I really like Hoi Ha. In Hoi Ha, you can see the coral that I mentioned, the brainy coral. You can see the Clarkia and endemic fish, the fig Nemo. You can see jellyfish. You can see scorpion. You can see many birds. You can see there's butterfly fish as well. We at Encompass also do tours to Hoi Ha. So if you're interested, you can tell your parents to join us. Okay, this is a spider. So spider, some of them is not all black. So like this one is called a huntsman's, it's a jade huntsman spider. It's like a jade color. It's very special, like a green, very nice. And this is another type of spider. And here, let me give you another question. So this is a type of spider called the jumping spider. So can you guess how many eyes do jumping spider have? So this type of jumping spider, how many eyes does it have? Okay, some say 8 eyes, some say 10 eyes. Okay, actually, jumping spider has 8 eyes. So they are very, very good with vision and very special. If you want to see spider, it's best to see them at the night. They are a bit more active. So they will also have like moving their arms for different actions, for maybe mating or communicating. Okay, this is a lanternfly. It's called a lanternfly, but it's actually a misnomer. It doesn't like this. People think this horn was it's like a light, but it's actually not true. It doesn't have light. But what is true is this lanternfly will excrete some like sugary fluid, so the other insect can snack on it like a sugary drink. And anybody know what this animal is? Anybody know what this insect is? Okay, I will give you a hint in the Chinese. So in Chinese, this insect is called 长背虫. Anybody know what's the English name? So the nose is like an elephant, so very long. So that's why it's called 长背虫. So actually, this type of insect is called weevil. Okay, so they have a very long arm for sucking things. So it's very cute, I think. I hope you get a chance to see that. So, okay, question. You can put it in the chat room. Is this a butterfly or a moth? And how can we tell a butterfly or a moth apart? So this animal, is this a butterfly or a moth? You can type in the chat room. So Mavis, what do you think is a moth? So,
No, I think it's a butterfly.
You think it's a butterfly?
Changed my mind.
Oh. So Cian thinks it's a butterfly. Macy thinks it's a butterfly. How about Day and Marcus? What do you think this is? Okay, this is actually a moth, not a butterfly. So it looks very beautiful, maybe not as bright color, but actually when the moth is resting, their wings will lie flat. A butterfly, when they rest, their wings will be together. And also you can tell from the shape of the antennae. So this is a type of moth actually. And another difference is moth is nocturnal. They're usually active in the nighttime, whereas butterfly is active in the daytime. So this is called a tropical swallowtail moth. Because the tail has a very special shape, we call it a swallowtail moth. So you can find this in Hong Kong, and they can be quite big as the size of your hand. So if you're interested to know about more about insects in Hong Kong, I don't know if any of you use Facebook. I know young people might use Instagram more, but there's a group called the Bug City Hong Kong where people discuss butterfly and moth and scorpion. This is called the Romer's tree frog. It's an endemic species. What do we, oh, sorry. What do we mean by endemic species? Endemic species mean they are only found in Hong Kong. So this frog is only found in Lantau Island maybe about 50 years ago, and it's very small. It may be the size of your finger or even smaller. It's found by a guy called Roma. So that's why it's called a Roma tree frog. So this is very special. It's special to Hong Kong. You cannot find anything else, anywhere else. This is a Hong Kong newt. I don't know if any of you seen that before. Actually, the bottom of this newt is a very bright orange and black color, very beautiful. And they're the only salamander that are found in Hong Kong. So the frogs, we have many different types, but for the salamander, this is the only type of salamander we find in Hong Kong. Okay, so this is a snake. I took this picture actually. Do you think this snake is poisonous or not? So you can type yes or no. Oh, so Sharon said you've seen before in hiking and you saw them. Okay, so Jimmy said no. How about other thing? Other people, do you think this is poisonous or not? This snake?
No.
So why do you think it's no, Macy?
Because I don't know. I just guess.
It's too cute. Jimmy said it's too cute. Okay. Actually,
Yes, very cute.
so what do you think, Sharon? How about you, Sharon? I haven't talked to you. What it's colorful. Do you think it's poisonous? Yes. Yes. So actually, for most animals, if they are very colorful, it means they might be toxic. So it actually, this redneck Keelback is a baby Keelback, but when it's bigger, it's actually poisonous. So this is poisonous animal. There are some other non-poisonous snake. This is called a common blind snake. It's very small. It looks like a worm, but it's actually a snake. So if you want to learn more about snakes in Hong Kong, you can go to this website called Hong Kong Snake ID, or again, you can go to the Facebook group Hong Kong Snakes to learn more about the snakes. Okay, last question. Okay, let me do this question. So this is called spoon-billed sandpiper. So when it's breeding, meaning when it's mating, when it's finding boyfriend or girlfriend, what do you think its color is? Okay, so some people say it's reddish brown. Some people say it's deep brown. Okay, there's a few of you say it's gold. Actually, the color is reddish brown. This is a very interesting bird. It's actually a migratory bird, meaning it migrate from northern, like Russia. So in the summer, they are in the Russia where it's warm, but in the winter, when it's very cold, it comes to Hong Kong. So the color when breeding is reddish brown. This is another spoonbill, but it's not the same. It's not the spoonbill sandpiper. It's called the blackface spoonbill. Another very cute bird that you may see in Hong Kong. And if you want to know more about birds in Hong Kong, you can go to the Hong Kong Birdwatching Society. So they use the spoonbill to feed. And again, if you want to see birds, Maipo is a very good place. Anybody know what this animal is? What does it look like to you? Is this a mammal? Is this a reptile? Is this a snake? Chunsangap. Good. What does Chunsangap call in English? Good. That is a Chunsangap. Okay. So Daisy is a pangolin. Yes, good. This is a pangolin. So pangolin is a very endangered species, meaning it's people, maybe some people in China, they eat this animal and use the scale for medicine. Actually, this animal is very protected because it's very being hunted. I've never seen one in Hong Kong, but supposedly they are. Yeah. Anybody know what this one is? How about you guys are very smart. Can you guess what this one is?
Starts with an R.
Sorry, start with an R. No.
Rubbish guy.
They is very smart. This is a civet cat. It's not a skunk, it's a civet cat. So civet cat is called 果子狸 or 狸貓. So they are a little bit bigger than maybe a normal cat, and they are very special. I don't know if any of you heard of 貓屎咖啡. So 貓屎咖啡 meaning is like it comes from the poo poo of the cat. So actually, when this cat digests the coffee bean, when the coffee bean comes in the poo poo, it's very good taste, and people use that to make coffee. But actually, I encourage you not to drink this coffee, because when they do this, they are not very nice to the animal. But this civet cat have this special feature to make the coffee bean very tasty. And in some places in Indonesia, it's very common to find this. It's called kopi luwak, and kopi in Indonesian means coffee. Anybody know what this one is? You guys are very smart. Day, you know what this is?
Lynx.
Not a lynx. Leopard cat. Day is very smart. You must like animal very much. Yeah, so this is a leopard cat, a pao mao. So this is not as big as a leopard, but bigger than a cat. It's called a leopard cat. Sometime in Hong Kong, if you cannot find them, you can maybe smell them. Their pee has a very distinct smell. Anybody know what this one is? Hey, you know what this one is? It looks like a small fox. Oh, a mongoose. Wow, I'm very impressed. Maybe you need to tell us why you know about all this animal. So this is called a mongoose. It's called mong in Chinese. So it's like a small fox with very short ears. So this is called mongoose. So they hunt small animal, very smart animal. So after sharing about the animal, I want to share with you what you can do to learn more. So there's this app. Anybody have used this app before? It's called Seek. If not, you can ask your parent, maybe use them in your phone. You can actually record the species that you see. Maybe it's a butterfly or a civet cat or any animal. And actually there are some challenges. You can record the number of butterfly or number of spider you see. You can have the location. So it's a free app. It's sponsored by National Geographic. If you want to learn more about animal, this is a great app. And for those of the students who didn't join us on Monday and Tuesday, we will have the talk in August. You can sign up for our SDG Young Influencer program. We have some in-person section where you can come and learn with us. And there will also be a site visit to the Sino InnoLab and the Sino Sky Farm on August 25. You can come with your parents and meet other students. So I was sharing the SDG goal earlier. So I hope you will appreciate nature as well and try to keep our sea clean. So the SDG are very broad sustainable development goals, but I also hope you can take individual actions towards in protecting environment. And I just want to share this with you again for those students who joined us late just now. Yes, this is our talk schedule this week. So tomorrow the session won't be 5:30, it will be 6:30 on the eco anxiety and climate action. And on Friday we'll have fair trade and chocolate. And I think Jenny here will share with us how to make a very tasty chocolate and why chocolate is important. Jenny.